Happy Monday, y'all. It is January 18th, 2021. More importantly, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Dr. King has a lot of fantastic quotes out there. One of my favorites from him is, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing to serve others? Some of the people who have had the greatest impact on my life are the people who, serve me, whether it's my parents, family, wife, even strangers. You think about those people for a long time. And I hope I'm doing those same things to help others as well. And I hope you are too. There's, great honor and service. All right. Well, hey, let's get to the video now. So a few weeks ago, I did a video for buyers, how do you know when you're ready to buy? And I had got some great feedback on that one. And some of my former buyers who are now owners said, hey, that's a great video. Thanks for doing that. Do one on sellers too. How do I know, or what do I do to get ready to sell? And I'll tell you the same thing I told them. When it comes to selling, that there's, it's a lot more specific. Buyers, there are pretty specific things that every buyer has to do, like the pre-approval and things like that. But sellers, there are, a lot of paths at the top of the mountain, so to speak, when it comes to selling. Sometimes that home is ready to sell right now. It's got, fantastic curb appeal and everything's just ready to go. And sometimes I just need, a little bit of help. And so I'll cover some, overarching advice that could be specific that can help out each home. And the first one I'll mention is curb appeal. And you might think, well, it's winter right now. What can I do for curb appeal? And there's still stuff you can do. One of the most important things you can do is be sure you're shoveling that driveway, that sidewalk all around your house, and make it look nice and good. And even that path up to your house, make sure there's not a drop of ice on your driveway or your walkway. And it looks nice and good. And what that tells potential buyers is, hey, they're taking care of their house, the outside of their house in winter. Surely the inside of that house will be awesome too. And when it comes to spring, summer, and fall, they're same advice. Be sure you're trimming your grass, cutting your grass. You're taking care of your weeds, those flower beds. Just make everything look good. That first impression is really important. Even in seller's market, buyers are still discerning, and they want to make sure they're finding a home that's being taken care of. When it comes to the inside of the home, a good deep clean is important. For all of my listings, whenever they, the day or two before they hit the MLS, I pay for professional cleaners to go in and take care of the bathrooms and the kitchen. And then beyond that, what you can do is, clean things like doors, doorknobs, light switches. A lot of kids, dirty hands, they'll go to turn off or on a light, and those smudges add up over time. And so just, Mr. Clean Eraser, Clorox wipe can do a lot to freshen up the home and to make it really pop. So again, those are just some basic things. When you are ready to list your home, give me a call or shoot me a text, 801-872-4318, and we'll get you a game plan and ready to go. All right, well, hey, a week ago we had an economist from the University of Utah come to the local board of realtors to give this year's economic forecast. Things are still looking great. I'm going to share one slide, and I'll do more on this next week. But this one always really intrigues me is days on market. So you can see back in 2011, we had over 90 days on market, which is astonishing. This is average. And so we had some homes that went faster than that and some homes that went, 6, 12 months before they sold. And you can see last year in Weber County, the average was 12 days on market, and in Davis County, it was 9 days. So not even 2 weeks on market. And again, this is average. So some homes did take longer to sell because they were overpriced. Some may have had tenants, so they were looking for investment buyers, people who didn't want to move into the home. The bulk of buyers here in Utah are people who intend to occupy owner-occupied homes, and so it's more specific targeted buyers on that one. So that'll bring that up a little bit. And then on the flip side, we'll have some go under contract with 0 days on market. It hits the market this morning, and by this afternoon, this evening, the seller or buyer has made an offer so great the seller just takes it. And so again, it's just an average, but it shows you how hot the market is right now, and it's the lowest days on market we've seen in Utah, for at least the last 10, 20 years. All right, well, hey, this concludes the Martin Luther King Day edition of the Monday Market Minute. If you have any questions, I gave you my number earlier. You can also shoot me an email, chance.hammock@utahhomes.com. And hey, if you want to see a list of homes currently active here on the Wasatch Front MLS, go to chancehammock.com. And when you're ready to see one or you have any questions, as always, give me a call or shoot me a text or an email. Hey, thanks so much, y'all. Have a great week and go out and serve somebody today.